What? Hi, God. I miss y'all. I missed y'all. We live and live in color. Welcome to 1 billion Brave live. I know. Listen, I missed y'all. I was gone for that month of July. I hope you guys caught up with the replays because now we back. We back and we doing big business. Big bank take little bank. Okay, so I gotta introduce myself. Welcome to an episode of 1 Billion Brave. I'm your host, Domo Jones. And I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you guys for taking your time out. It's the little things for me. It's the little things for me. All right, let's get into it. So, Ryan, what up, though? So, let's get into the house rule. You already know. We don't do no bashing of politics, gender, religion, and race on this show. Y'all know. Because one blood he made all the nations. So pretty much we are definitely kinfolk. What up, bro? Sis, I see you. Okay. Also, we have no profanity. Nah. I mean, there's so many words in the dictionary that we could use, right? So what we about to do, we about to use them. Yeah. Also, this show is about the disabled community, bringing awareness, light, information, and encouragement. We the underdogs, but we about to break the stigma beyond our conditions. You feel me? Like, that's how we get down on here. Rule number 3, house rule number 3, we do talk about Jesus Christ on this show because he's the main thing, and we keep the main thing the main thing. Last but not least, are y'all ready? Put your good ear. I need y'all to put your good ear in and on. This is the very first show that has a hostess with a disability that brings on guests with disabilities, medical conditions, and essential caregivers. Lady O, Oprah Winfrey. I'm coming to the crib. Oprah, I'm coming to the crib. Just keep the door unlocked and keep the fruit snacks to the left, because I'm left-handed. I mean, that's all I ask. It's not much. We need to talk. Like, we have so much to discuss. You feel me? We have so much to discuss. We have to talk. So, Lady O, I'm coming for you. Next, Tyler Perry, be ready. Because we're gonna make a quick shift, a quick plane trip to the left. Lady O, Tyler Perry, just wait for it. Cause I'm coming. I'm coming. Can y'all tell that I'm excited? I have my VA energy. I'm in there. I'm in there. And I've been stored up for a whole month. I'm not seeing y'all, I'm not talking to y'all. Oh yeah, I got a lot to say. And this guest that I'm about to bring up, y'all not ready for it, but y'all gonna be. But before we get into that, let's get into the life of Domo. Okay, so here's the thing. While I was on vacation, and I'm grateful that I was on vacation because it was just a little break, and just got to rest with family and friends and all that jazz. So, quick question, Your Honor. So I'm just trying to figure out why. It's two things. I was trying to figure out why. Hi, Mom. I was trying to figure out why. There, when I go places. Hi, Grandma. When I go places and we go to the parking stalls, right? Why is there only 2 handicap spots? What we doing? What we doing? Why is there only 2 and there's 45 regular spots? Y'all could walk. We the ones struggling. What is happening? So y'all saying it's only 2 people per department store, per grocery store that needs assistance? What? Why is there only 2 spaces? And don't let the spaces be cat according to the side. No, I will not. Enough's enough. Where is the ADA accommodations? 2 spots? What? And then here's the other thing that I just find baffling. Okay? I mean, like, what is happening? You know those yellow bubble wrap things that be on the floor? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those yellow hard bubble wraps. When you walk on them and when you stand on them and when you're rolling on them, you over here doing a roller coaster. Listen, that is hazardous. Who told the people that that is safe? Because I'm over here in the wheelchair and I see it. And I'm like, Lord, let me not roll over and fall over, take a tumble past these doggone things. Why am I over here? I didn't ask to be on a roller coaster. I have motion sickness. Good night, nurse. Who said I need to talk to the people? We need to have a house meeting. We need to have a house meeting because I don't know who the world said that those things are safe. They're not. Bubble wrap, the hard bubble wrap. I don't even damaging the feet. Okay, that's why my arches be hurting. That's why I have a fallen arch. Cause I'm over here trying to be safe, trying to keep my balance, and I can't because you got the permanent bubble wrap. What we doing? Over here playing musical chairs, and I hope I don't trip. No, nope. I'm not about to have a maze. I'm not about to do a maze trying to fit my walker in between the two bumps. The bumps in the road are for cars, not for people's feet. What are we stopping? And why is it yellow? Why is it yellow? Who said it should be yellow? Who said? I need to get somebody's saw or sander and sand them holes down. We need to sand the little bumps down. Flat surface for everybody. Flat surface all the way around. And add some more doggone handicap parking spots. I'm sick of it. Enough's enough. We're putting our foot down. Add some more doggone parking spots for the handicap. We need them. Everybody else can walk. Y'all can walk 7 steps. We can only walk 3. Help us out here, y'all. Help us out. Good night, nurse. Golly. Golly. Y'all goofy. Okay? Y'all are crazy. Okay, so let me tell y'all about my next guest. I'm super excited and I can't wait to talk to her. Y'all already know how I get down on my show. I met her 10 minutes before the show. I hit her up in her DMs. I slid in there, not like that way, but I slid in there through the 1 billion brave page. Okay, to let her know that I'm keeping it 100, I'm keeping it a buck, and I'm keeping it professional, because that's how we get down. And I was like, yo, hey, no, you don't know me. Nevertheless, can you share your story, please? Thank you. And I'm grateful that she responded and she was willing. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, she had taste nervous, but show her love. Show her love because we love on this show. Maybe a little too much, but we love on this show. Izzy, hola tú. Uh, what? Hey, girl.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Okay, so
You.
I'm doing great. Can you tell? I got a lot of energy. I'm doing great. So, can you tell the people where you're from and the name or the type of your medical condition?
I'm Izzy. My Instagram handle is at insulin Izzy, and I am a type 1 diabetic.
What type?
What?
That's
T1D represent.
hey, that's my type. Hey, that's my type. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so can we delve into how you became a type 1 diabetic? Where did it stem from? Did you start as a child? Like, could we delve into that part?
Yeah, so I was diagnosed at age 11. The story is that my younger sister and I went swimming in the wintertime, and then we both got sick,
Mm,
and we both had like a fever, and she was getting better and I was getting worse. And I lost a lot of weight. I was drinking a lot of water. I was going to the washroom every couple of minutes.
mm-hmm.
Um, it like water started to taste like metal. And obviously, if you're puking, you're not gonna have milk.
Right.
And like my mom and is super against having like pop or any sugary drinks in the house, but I was extremely thirsty. So I made my father go to the store and get me some like Coca-Cola and ginger ale.
Yeah.
And I went through 8 bottles of 2-liter pop that day. And when I never ever drink pop. And so I was killing myself without knowing. And my father was the one giving me the the
Crazy.
the drink. Yeah.
Did you have what up, A Town? I see you. Did you have like a craving for soda?
So I was extremely dehydrated. Like
Okay.
like beyond your like imagination, really. Like
Yeah, yeah,
super duper duper, and nothing would help, and I couldn't drink water, and like what else am I going to drink, really?
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so I just went for like pop. Like I didn't know what else to drink.
What
So
else?
I
Yeah,
drank a lot of it, and then I would drink it and go to the washroom like 30 seconds later
that's
and
crazy.
just drink and go back and drink and go back, and it was just like a cycle. And then my brother came home from work that day, and he saw me, and he was just shocked. He's like,
Yeah,
"How have our parents not taken you to the hospital? You
right, right.
obviously have food poisoning. Like you can't keep
Oh,
anything down, right?"
yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
"Don't worry, they'll just give you some fluids. You'll be back by tonight." So on my way out, I stopped into the washroom one last time before I went into the hospital.
Mhm.
And I looked at myself in the mirror, which I could barely do,
Yeah.
and I didn't even recognize myself, right? So I had lost so much weight, like
Oh, wow.
my cheeks were all gone. I had extreme bags under my eyes. I had lost in like within those 2 weeks like over 20 pounds
Gee, and you were
in
11
bed,
at that
like
time.
just puking. I couldn't keep
Wow.
anything down, and my brother literally had to carry me into the hospital. Like I
Is it
had
because you
no
were weak?
yes, zero energy to walk, to do anything.
Yeah.
And I was extremely nauseous, extremely sick. As soon as my mom told the ER nurses my symptoms, they like knew right away because it's very like obvious to ER nurses that see this regularly,
Mm,
right? Like the frequent urination, the can't keep anything down, the throwing everything up, nausea, like everything, right? And so that then I went to the hospital, and within a matter of minutes they put me through, and the doctor just took like my blood sugar and came into the room and diagnosed me to my mother and told her that I had type 1 diabetes. I
wow.
had no idea what that meant. So I was
Right.
like all smiley and giggly. And my mom just broke down into tears.
Oh,
And that's when I knew it was
it
serious.
was, yeah. So,
Yeah.
can you explain to people what is type 1 diabetes?
So, type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where our immune system has attacked our own pancreas. It is not genetic, it is not from diet, it is just strictly like you're born with the genetic mutation.
Yeah.
And so, uh, our pancreas no longer produces insulin. So, we need insulin for our bodies to function every day, for food, for literally just breathing.
Wow.
Yeah, so your body naturally balances out the sugar in its body while mine doesn't. So now, as a type 1 diabetic, I have to be my own pancreas.
Wow.
24/7, never break. Like it's literally always on my mind. Like, what is my blood sugar?
Yeah.
What do I need to do? Like, there's that's what is like the most hardest part is just the
Yeah.
fact that it's literally 24/7. You never get a break. And like even when the days are hard, you still have to keep going.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there's no like you gotta just keep pushing through no matter what. It's a part of me. I
Yeah,
am
right.
my own.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, that's amazing. So, like, you were 11, and
yes.
typically, a naturally 11-year-old, careless. They ain't think about nothing regarding any type of medical nothing, right? So,
Hmm.
from going to living a free life now to being a type 1 diabetic, how did that change? Because you started very young. So how did that change your life now, having to, as you said, remembering 24/7 that you have to take insulin?
It was really hard. Having to learn how to inject myself, right? It was a really big transition. At
Hmm.
first, I did have my family's support, and I'm forever grateful for that. They all
Yeah.
helped me out in, like helping counting my carbs, because now food isn't just food anymore. Food becomes numbers.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. The first thing they teach you is how to count your carbs. So
Okay.
when I see
How do you
a
count carbs? I don't even.
sandwich,
What does that
they
mean?
teach you, they teach you. Yeah,
Wow.
I went to Silk Children's Hospital for a week.
Yeah.
They had, like, what they call, like, a daycare, and it's 7 days from, like, 7 a.m. to, like, 7 p.m. or something, of just strictly learning how to take care of yourself as a newly diagnosed diabetic. And it's just me and my family, whoever, like, I bring, and the dietitian and the doctor and, like, the diabetes educator, and they just sit there and they're, like, teaching you, because your whole life has turned upside down now. Like, I can go into a matter of life and death within minutes. Like,
Really?
my because your my blood sugar can change that fast. Right,
Okay.
so, as member, like, when we were warming up, right, I was drinking my little
Yeah.
coconut water because I had a low blood sugar. I probably still do,
Can
like,
you feel
I'm
it?
recovering from a low blood sugar right now.
So, like, what does that look like? Like, how do you know? Are there type of symptoms? Can you feel something to let you know, okay, your blood is getting too low?
Yeah, so we have our symptoms of when we're low. We get, I get shaky, like, I start to
Okay.
shiver, like, uncontrollably, kinda like this.
Yeah.
Okay, my brain gets foggy because now there's no sugar going to my brain, so I can't think properly, so I kind of am a little bit more slower, um, like, really dizzy,
Okay.
really weak, and your body is, like, screaming for sugar. Like,
Really?
when I know I'm like, "I need a snack now," and
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about it twice. Sometimes I just grab the sugar before I even test my blood sugar,
Wow.
right? So, yeah.
Okay, so this is the example that just kind of correlates, and let me know if it's off or if it's accurate. So, you know the movie Paul Blart, right? Um
Which one?
and Paul Blart, that mall cop.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so he had low blood sugar, right? What up,
Mhm.
Erica J? Love you. He had low blood sugar, and there was a scene in the movie where his blood sugar was so low, he needed of his fix, right?
Yeah,
And he just took a peppermint, and then it instantly changed. Is that true?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
So,
That's
now
all
I'm
it takes.
fine. It takes about, like, 10 to 15 minutes for the sugar to hit, right? So,
Yeah,
it's not, like, 2 seconds. It
yeah,
takes
yeah.
a couple minutes for the sugar to hit, but yeah. So,
Wow.
sometimes, like, you need it, like, that second, like, when it gets too low, you start to lose consciousness, right? Because I will, if it gets way too low, I will fall unconscious and I will have a seizure, which has happened to me more times than I'd like to admit. Yeah,
Okay, you
so
just opened up a whole nother
yeah, yeah,
chapter.
I know.
Okay, I no, this is so good because I'm learning. I don't
Mhm.
know. I have my disability, but I don't know about type 1 diabetes. So I like
Yeah,
to learn about
okay,
what people deal with. So this is like good. This is really good. No, you're doing amazing.
okay.
So with type 1 diabetes, if your blood sugar gets low and there's a lack of insulin, you can turn that into a seizure.
No, 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 no. Okay. So when our blood sugar is low, it's
Yeah.
not a lack of insulin.
Okay.
It's too much insulin. It's lack of sugar.
Lack of sugar. Okay.
Yeah. So we need sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So when our blood sugar is high, it's lack of insulin. We need insulin.
Okay.
Insulin brings our blood sugar down. That is what's naturally produced from your pancreas and gets secreted every time that your blood sugar goes a little bit higher. It has like
Oh,
its your body has its own like blood sugar meter, but I have to check mine.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And over here, I have a sorry, it's bad condition, but I have my Libre sensor. So I scan with my phone my blood sugar and it'll tell me my blood sugar,
Oh,
right?
so you
Yeah.
have to keep
So
that.
so I right now I have like an adhesive patch on to keep
Yeah.
it on. And I just scanned myself and now it tells me sorry, it tells me my blood sugar. So bad.
So
Yeah, it
what
tells me
is
my
like the
blood sugar.
average that is supposed to be?
Under 8 is good. So I see I'm
Okay.
still in the green,
Yeah.
right? So I'm okay. Like that's
Okay.
for my personal settings,
Yeah.
right? And but so for Canadian numbers, it's slightly different in American. Is between 4 to 8 is healthy. Like health is what I would say is good. Over
Mhm.
8, you're starting to get a little bit high.
Man. So
And you
it,
have to keep it in that balance, and anything can change it. Stress, walking, lack of sleep, too much food, too much high like fat food, like exercise, a new diet, a new this, like anything. A bad dream could lead
wow.
to it's literally any your hormones, your period, your everything. Like affects your blood sugar. Everything affects your blood
Is
sugar.
great. So how did you over the years learn to maintain that balance? Was it hard?
Yes, absolutely, honey. All we can do is do our best,
Yeah.
right? And like I'm still learning. So I've been a diabetic for like 22 years now. No, 18 years, sorry.
Mhm.
18 years now, and I'm still learning. And
Really?
there's new devices, like, we're very fortunate with the new technology for the ones that are, like, fortunate enough to have them because not everybody has access to all the diabetic, supplies, and most especially insulin, and there's people that have like, in Canada, I'm very lucky that I can afford my insulin, but then in the States and other places, the insulin is very, very expensive where people have to
Mhm.
choose between their bills and insulin, and they start rationing their insulin portions, right? And it affects their health, and many people have, unfortunately, passed away because they weren't able to afford their own insulin because
Wow.
it's so expensive in the States, and it's crazy that you just cross the border and how much more affordable it is over here, but still, like, it's not, like, easy. Like, I pay out of pocket for for my supplies and for my insulin, what is this? The Freestyle Libre sensor, the blood sugar sensor, I have the
Mhm.
Omnipod, like, the government helps a bit, so I'm very grateful, but there are some people out there that just have it so hard that
Yeah.
I just really wonder, like, how you know?
I'm
Mhm.
that's so informative because you don't know what people deal with and you don't know how grateful you are to have
Yeah.
things that you have because I would have never known how difficult it would be out here compared to in Canada. Um
Yeah,
and it's very this information is very needed for everyone to hear and for everyone to just be aware and to show a little bit more grace to people dealing with things because you don't know what they need to survive. While
exactly.
there's others that are just living life, just regularly. There are people like you and I because I don't use insulin, but I have doctor's appointments. I have medications that I need.
Mhm, mhm.
Doing chemotherapy, that's money. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, that's good. That's really good knowledge and information that people need to hear. The people that are watching
Yeah.
live. and the ones that I watch in replay. Man, that you don't even. First of all, you don't even look like you have any medical condition. It's like,
Yeah, do you want to know something? That's like one of the biggest stereotypes that we get as type 1 diabetics is you don't look like you have diabetes.
that's so true.
And it's just like, okay, but what does looking like
What is that
diabetes
like?
look like?
Yes,
Like
yes,
what is that? Because
yes,
people think that diabetes looks or means you're unhealthy,
yep.
right? And it's just like most of the time actually I am way healthier than my friends
Thank you.
because and my friends with working pancreases, okay,
Yes,
with no medical problems because of diabetes, because I take care of
that's
myself,
bad too.
right? So it's like, yes, I have to take my blood sugar. I need insulin. I can't survive without it even for an hour. It's actually crazy how like it's without even it for an hour, like my body starts to deteriorate like right away. It's really fast. It's really fast. Like if I were to eat a donut or something without taking like with lots of sugar that I'm without taking insulin for it, oh honey, you'll watch me get sick like
Really, that fast.
really really quickly.
So, as far as like your friends, did you
Mhm.
have to kind of explain to them for times where you may have an episode? Did you have to like explain to them or teach them, okay, when this happens, I need this, or when this, I need that.
Yes, yes. So my closest friends, they know I tell them like when I say I'm low, like they right away they know I
They know.
can't help myself. Like it's that bad because otherwise I'll be like, oh, I'm low. Let me just go grab a snack. I'll say it. But if I'm like I'm low, I like you need me to get me something. They know like they run right away. My best friend has low snacks in her car for me. Like
That's
that's how you know she's a true
she
best
a
friend.
real one. She a real one.
Okay, as if she carries juice boxes and snacks in her car for me because just in case I go low. Right. So they do know. And I'm really grateful for their like knowledge and the fact that they like want to truly know and be there for me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
To hear that. That's what makes I feel like that's what makes our life a little bit more easier. Those one or two, maybe three people that understand
Yeah.
what you deal with, and they don't shy away from learning, and they don't shy away from um how can I say it? They don't shy away from making you feel inferior.
Yeah, exactly.
They
They
don't
make you feel normal, and that's what I love. They're like, "Okay, so who cares if you have diabetes? I have black hair." Like,
okay.
that's and I was like, "Oh, really?" And they're like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter."
Like I love
Like,
that.
I wear glasses or whatever, like, it's just another like, it's almost like a personality trait.
That's so true. That's so
Yeah,
true.
so I
So
love
let's get into like what you like to do. What are you into? Like what's your vibe? Like what's
that.
like, okay, this is my thing.
Okay, my vibe is yoga.
Let,
Hot yoga.
let's
I am
talk.
so, like yeah, I'm, like, really into it right now.
I
Um,
love that.
yes, I'm also a holistic nutritionist, so I'm all
Okay.
about, like, mind, body, soul, all about that clean living, clean eating, clean thinking, right? So yoga just fits right into that.
That's so dope. Green, I see you. What up? I think that's amazing because I do yoga too. So I understand like the beauty of how yoga makes you feel. I'm just be like, nothing bothers me. Like I just have
Right?
peace.
I feel like it's helped mold me into the woman that I am today.
Okay, molding. Okay, it
That's
just
how
brings
I
a sense
feel.
of like peace and a sense of
Mhm.
like calmness to where things don't bother you. The frivolous stuff doesn't bother you like it does a typical person that's on an everyday run.
Exactly, exactly. It's the meditation, right? If you can still your mind and your body, like,
Yeah.
then you're the one in control,
Yes.
and you're the one that lets, like, any negativity, you don't let that in.
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
thank you.
I right. I don't
No,
have
thank you.
more. So how did you get into yoga?
Um, when I decided to love myself. Yes, yes. I decided that I wanted to do something for me,
Yeah,
and I just like closed my eyes and I was like, okay, like what if you were to close your eyes, what kind of a person would you want to be? And I
yeah,
was like, I want to be like healthy, and I'm like, I don't want to be this person that like I it was after a breakup and whatever. I wasn't the best mentally. And so I was like, you know what? I need to add some discipline into my life, but like nothing too intense. Like I can't
right.
do like high intensity, like going for a run or something.
Yeah,
That's too much for me.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so then I googled, I was like, I'm gonna do something different, something good for my health, and I'm gonna stick to it. And I googled yoga studios near me, and there was one that was opening like 3 weeks away or something.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was like, "Okay, that's enough time to get, like, me mentally
Get
ready,
prepared, right?
get prepared for it," and it was on August 16th, so just 14 days, so in 2 weeks, it'll be my officially my 1 year of doing yoga, officially 1 year of my yoga studio opening, so, like, we share our anniversary, and, it's been, like, pretty cool, actually.
I
It's
love.
been pretty cool. Within that year, I've gotten my certification as a yoga instructor.
Come on, come on, sir.
Yeah, like to I just wanted to prove myself that like I could do it. Like that's all I really did it for. And then yoga taught me how, as I was saying, like it made me learn when you hold those poses and
Hmm.
you are like it's all in the mind. Like your body wants to give up. Oh no, your mind wants to give up, but your body can still handle it,
Yes,
right? So when I realized that, I started implementing that into my real life.
yes.
Everything that I was learning in yoga, I started reflecting that
Into
into
real
my
life.
own life, into my real life.
Yeah,
And so it really helped me grow and become somebody like that I never really thought I would be like a year ago from today.
that's
And I
great.
and it's crazy. The consistency, that's all it is. It's taught me just be consistent with whatever it is you wanna do in life.
Yeah,
Just be consistent with it,
yeah.
and it will become successful, like, it will become good, it will
Yeah,
grow from there,
that's
like
such.
and then that's what I learned, and I was like, "Okay, so I just gotta stick to something," and now I'm like, "Okay, like, I'm that girl that I said that I wanted to be last year." I'm like, "That's who I am today," and it's so amazing to see my growth
Growth. Yeah,
mentally,
yeah.
physically, you know?
I love that.
Yeah,
That's so amazing to
yeah,
see, like
and
such.
then it also reflects onto diabetes, right? It's really helped with my blood sugar control,
Yes.
and I like, whenever I post my pictures of me at, like, my yoga studio all the time, I realized a lot of people have been messaging me saying how it's a motivation for them.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm really excited, like, we
That's what it's
yeah,
about. Like
next week,
that's
we
what it's.
have, like, a karma week at our studio where we could bring people in, and I'm bringing a couple of my friends, and it's gonna be really
Yeah,
fun.
that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be super dope. Is that also how you got into the holistic lifestyle too, because of your diabetes?
Yes, yes, I wanted to heal myself, like, I wanted to be able to live the healthiest life that I could live despite my disease,
Right.
right? So, every time you read a magazine or, the TV or like Instagram or whatever, every time it's, "Oh, the new thing, fat is unhealthy, this is unhealthy, that's healthy, like, go eat broccoli, kale, celery juice," like, it's always, like, a new fad,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, "You know what? I'm gonna go learn nutrition for what it is,
Right.
so I don't have to be reading the next thing and, like, that's really cool right now, like, the cool diet of the season," like, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah. Like
So
how
when I did that, then, like, I learned how to take care of myself and how to deal with
cool.
my diabetes.
I think that's cool because I can't ever understand these trends that something is some like the sun. You can die from the sun. Oh wait,
Yeah,
sun. You could die from policies. Oh no, it's not seeds. I'm just like, hey, there's
it's
nothing
too
that
much. Everything is
we're
just
doing.
too much. and
Yeah,
I just needed to go get the truth for myself. So that's why I specifically went and became a holistic nutritionist.
I love that. I think that's
Yeah, and I
I'm
would love to
so
help,
glad.
like, fellow diabetics as well, like
If you're a diabetic out there, yo, holla at Izzy. Tell people where they can find you because I think you're a dope. I think you're a dope person. I love your personality.
Insulin Izzy on
At
Instagram.
Izzy, Gabe, put that on the screen, please. At Insulin Izzy. Put that on the screen. Follow her on IG.
Thank
See
you.
her. Oh yeah. Boom, right there. Let's go. Follow her. See her journey. She is a dope person. I'm grateful again so much. Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for responding.
Thank
Um,
you.
I appreciate everything you're doing. Keep doing it because you already know I'm about to follow you. Like we friends for life. I want
Awesome, I'm so excited.
to be friends for life. Before you go, are you ready for the before you go question?
Okay, I'm ready.
Gabe, what's the before you go question? Because I don't even know it. Oh, would you rather
Oh,
have more time or more money? Oh, that's a good
easy, easy, more time.
time. That's it. Time
More
after time.
time.
Yeah,
Always more time. What is see, time you can't buy time. You can never get time back, but you can always go get money back, right?
that's true.
What is that new TikTok trend? They're like, "Oh, I I um I might not have the money now, but I won't always be like 24 in Rome or something."
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
they say, like one of those. Yeah. So
That's
it's like, yeah,
time.
I might not have the money now. I can go make the money again, but I'll never be like,
You'll, yep, you'll never get that time back.
scared now or get that extra time. So time,
Time. I think
always.
time too. I
I wish
think
I wish I could go back in time.
I know because there's
That
no
would
way.
be my favorite.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I would want, to go back in time. I just want to, like, redo the last 20 years.
right. I just need to fix it,
Just pre-diabetes.
tweak it. Right, right, right. Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
just wanna
appreciate
remember what it's like.
it. I now that I understand. I
Mhm,
kind of stuck
mhm.
in that lifestyle just for a little bit, so
Just for
I
a
can grab
little
it
bit.
all.
I just wanna remember what it's like not having to think about insulin.
Right.
Like, that's all I want. I just
That's
wanna
it.
relax. I wanna eat a sandwich and do nothing after
Right.
that.
So true. Oh, that's so true. Thank you again, Izzy. Ah, Josh, what up, bro? Love you. Thank you again, Izzy, so
Thank
much.
you for having me.
Oh
I
yeah.
really had so much fun, and I
See,
appreciate
I told you. I told you. I told you. I was like, it's gonna get lighter. We
Yeah, yeah. It was so much fun.
for sure. Gabe's gonna put you in the back. I'm gonna end the show, and we're gonna talk after. Love
Okay.
you.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Sit, y'all. I told y'all. What a great way to start back the lives. Like Izzy is dope. First of all, her name is dope. Hold on again. Period. Izzy's dope. Um, you guys just seen and understood and got a little bit more insight of what the life is of a person that lives with diabetes, type 1 diabetes. She doing yoga, hot yoga at that. Now listen, it's too hot out here in California to be doing some hot yoga, but she lives in Canada, so she's good for it. Hot yoga, she's doing a holistic lifestyle. Anybody could do anything if you put your mind to it. Point again, a period. That's it. That's all. Are you guys ready for the sponsors? Uh, 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 Sponsor one, let's go. The Ashley Inn and where the logo, Gabe? Thank you. The Ashley Inn and Co for the everyday woman. Those women. What? Those women? What? Those women that want to be casual but still cute. Those. Follow the Ashley Inn and Co on IG and the Everyday Woman on Facebook. To live crew. Next up, we got IU Raw and oh no, we don't have that. Next up, we have Harris Transportation. Next up, we have Harris Transportation LLC. Those that need things delivered, transferred from one place to another. Listen, hit them up and don't hit them up for no chairs. We talking about bulk items. Hit up Chris Harris at 951 area code 472-3376 or email Chris Harris at chrisharris763 at yahoo.com. Holla at him. The last one, now I'm gonna get this one right. The last one is Ayira and Raw Regimen. Holistic lifestyle. Izzy already told y'all about it. Izzy already gave y'all a good nugget, so y'all might as well just go ahead and hit up Ayira and Raw Regimen for natural healing and wellness. We talking about natural lifestyle. We're not doing all this other extra stuff. Hit up Yanni at www.therawregimen.com or www.iuraw.com. Let's go. Let's go. Are you guys ready for the, what's it called? Word value. The word value for today is everything you go through is intentional. Come on. Everything. Let everything. That's just it. That's all. Izzy already explained that. I'm making a period. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I never take it lightly. I'm going to say it every episode. Thank you guys for taking the time out to join, comment, share, all that jazz. Just highlight a sister. I appreciate it. I am so grateful for this opportunity. Always. Next week, we not live. Next week, we're not live, but we're going to do a replay. The week after, we're going to be live. I'm working on some things. I'm doing some things. So y'all keep up. Follow me on IG at I am Domo Joe, my personal page, or if you want the business page, the talk show page is 1 Billion Brave Show on IG. And that's it. That's all. Next week, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next. I am gonna see you guys next week. I'm gonna pop in. I'm still gonna pop in. That's all. And that is all the church announcements that I have on today. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'm about to go eat some cereal. I don't know. I'm about to go do something. Holla at me. Holla at me. I love all you guys. Gabe, you ain't know what to do. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.